Hi, my name is Larry Philbrook. I'm from ICA Taiwan, and I have been invited to be one of the facilitators at the Peace Summit coming up in the Ukraine on July 4th and 5th. I was asked if I would answer 4 questions, so I'm going to do my best to answer these 4. The first one is to introduce myself. I work with ICA Taiwan, which is a nonprofit organization that works with communities, with companies, with government organizations and non-government organizations across Greater China to support them making their own decisions, developing their own reflective processes so that they can, based on their own reality, make choices about how to work together more effectively and how to develop the future. Secondly, what this Peace Summit itself means to me is an opportunity to listen and participate and to in the change process that's going on in the Ukraine by sharing the work that I do in facilitation, which means supporting the group to have their own conversation about the future and about what their real concerns are, but also to begin to develop opportunities and options for how they can collaborate, how they can work together, how they can begin to shift the patterns in the Ukraine toward the future that they wish to see take place. And I've been working, as I said, in Greater China, but also all over the world for the last 40 years on this kind of change process at the very local level, but also at the regional and national level with many different locations and countries. And so I hope that in my own small way as a part of this facilitation team, I can support that kind of dialogue within the group that comes together in the Ukraine. And the reason I'm volunteering as a facilitator is because I believe the Ukraine at this moment in history has an opportunity, not just for its own future, but also to support and demonstrate the possibility for other places in the world to come up with ways that they can collaborate and build a future, a value-based future, an identity-based future, but a future based on the future they choose rather than just what they're forced into. And so I look forward to the opportunity to facilitate this conversation and to be a fly on the wall, so to speak, of listening to the dialogue as they begin to discern what their choices are. Finally, what's my hope for this particular event is exactly that the conversation is begun, but in a way that begins to look at possibility and hope and not simply complaining or blaming, but to move into what individuals and groups can begin to do to move toward a more collaborative future for all of the Ukraine, but also for their own local communities, their own sectors in society, etc. It's only 2 days, but I have hope that a lot of this conversation can begin. And I know that the local facilitators in the Ukraine are planning to continue this on, and hopefully we can be of support to continue this dialogue at other levels within the nation. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on July 4th and 5th.